What's up everybody? Brian here in the Gecko Lab. Thank you for joining me. This is your long-awaited return of your weekly sales preview video. What's going on everybody? Thank you so much for joining me today. It's been a minute since I hopped on YouTube. Life is busy, crazy, and I got a lot of geckos to feed and a ton of cages to clean, so I have been keeping plenty busy. Breeding season is in full swing right now. It's so much fun. I'm loving it. But now that the most intense part of the summer heat has passed, we are back to weekly website updates, whatever it is. It's back every Friday night from now till Halloween. I will be listing new geckos for sale, altitudeexotics.com, and this right here is your only place to preview those geckos before they hit the website. Just like today, every Wednesday I'll bring you a preview, we'll talk about the geckos, and then Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time, no, 9 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. local mountain time where I'm at, the website will update with all these geckos available for purchase. A few housekeeping notes before we get into the geckos. And I gotta tell you, it's a great lineup this week, but a few housekeeping notes. It's been a minute since I've seen you, so I want to fill you guys in. Altitude Exotics Adventure Retreats are still running. I just got back from Belize. The latest edition was so much fun. Beautiful trip. We did snorkeling, caught some big old lobsters, had a cookout on the beach, of course, tons of jungle activity, waterfalls, cliff jumping, zip lining, snakes, animals, crocodiles. It was insane. We had a great time. The next adventure retreat planned was just listed for booking. Spots are open now. This time we're not going to Belize, we're going to Africa. Have you ever dreamed of doing an African safari, real in the bush, driving a Land Cruiser through the national parks, photographing lions and rhinos, all of it? It is happening March 2023. Altitude Exotics first ever African adventure retreat. Join me. There's only 4 spots available, and I gotta tell you, it's expensive, I'm not gonna lie, but it is so much cheaper than going with one of the big African tour companies, and it's just as good. I personally went in June and did the same tour by myself to vet it before I took everybody out there. Y'all, you want to come on this one. I promise. It's amazing. Right about $3,000 per person. Only 4 double occupancy spots available. You're going to want to come with me on that. Lastly, as most of you who follow me on social media know, the Las Vegas Reptiles Super Show, Altitude Exotics, is taking over. I haven't vended a show in almost 7 years, and now I'm coming back. I'm not gonna do shows like regularly. This isn't a 3-4 times a year. I'm not traveling all over the place. The only show I have booked, the Las Vegas Reptile Super Show, September 10th and 11th, here in just a couple weeks. Maybe the only show I do again. I might do another one in like a year, maybe 2 years. I don't know. Don't wait. This is your only chance. If you travel to the show, I know not many people live in the Vegas area, so if you travel to the show, if you fly into Vegas, I will make it worth it. I promise. I'm bringing 250 of my best geckos, including almost 10, maybe even more visual axanthics, lily-white axanthics, head axanthics, super dowels, extreme harlequins, empty backs, charcoals, the entire gamut. Everything I breed will be there on display and on sale. And if you travel to the show, I'll give you free shipping inside the US. You don't have to worry about how am I going to get the geckos home. Fly to Vegas, come hang out with me. If you buy a gecko, I'll take it home with me and then ship it to you for free. Also, Saturday night after the show, I'm doing like an after party gecko lovers hangout at the Yardbird on the Strip in Vegas. Nothing real formal. I'm just gonna be at the bar at the Yardbird hanging out, and I want people to come talk geckos with me. So come see me at the Yardbird. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a bunch of geckos there, and it's a weekend in Vegas. You can't miss it. September 10th and 11th. It's going to be amazing. Okay, enough of me blabbing at you. I know you guys are like, get to the geckos, you madman. Here we are. I have a heck of a lineup for you guys this week. First up, right here, this beautiful male extreme harlequin. Nice white walls, great structure. Look at the head on this guy. Drippy dorsal line here too. You can see those white spots on the sides, the white spots on the back legs. Those are low expression markers for that drippy dorsal trait. Trait's not a word. Trait. The drippy dorsal trait. Beautiful gecko. Absolutely beautiful gecko on this one. Next up, we have this one, an empty back line pinstripe. The head on this guy is enormous. Big head, perfect pinning, empty dorsal pattern, quad striping, Just a beautiful boy. Looking for an empty backline male? They don't get much better than this, especially if you like structure. After that, next up, this is one of my favorite geckos of the update. Tricolor female. Look at the vibrant colors on this girl. That dark base color, the orange patterning like flames coming up her side, and then those white, creamy, thick tricolor markings over the top of that. It doesn't get much better than this girl. Absolutely gorgeous. She'll be up on the website this Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. All right, after her, we're moving right along to this Extreme Harlequin. Check this boy out. High-end Blowline Extreme Harlequin. Tons of pattern coverage, great structure, white spots dripping down off the dorsal line there, real light, clean, dark paste color, light Harlequin markings, extreme coverage. These are just beautiful. A classic Blowline male. Such a great gecko. He'll be joining the ranks of the website Friday as well. Next up, I got a male charcoal. Really unique charcoal for you. Look at this guy. A dark, deep red charcoal. This is what happens when you breed charcoals to reds. That melanistic charcoal gene, that's what charcoal is, a hypermelanistic mutation, acts on a red patternless, a red phantom gecko, and you get a super dark red gecko. Super cool looking. They're very unique. I don't hatch many of these. I only have one breeding pair that produces them, but they're really cool looking. I like them a lot. All right, after that, I've got a female coming up for you. So this girl's from a red base color drippy dorsal pinstripe project. She missed the red base color, got the pinning, and you can see some of those drips coming down off the dorsal line. Not a high expression drippy dorsal girl. She is an excellent value buy. If you're looking to add that drippy dorsal line, you have an existing line you want to add a female into for cheap, this is your girl right here. She's a great value buy, beautiful gecko, great color, and great bloodline. Next up, y'all are gonna love this one because I know I got some. I see you Super Dal fans. Look at this girl. Extremely light base color Super Dal ink spot female. I get blown up constantly for Super Dals with this light of a base color, pale yellow, super vibrant. She has that hypo gene, hypomelanistic, that C2 gene, a lot of people call it. Really brings that color out, limits dark pigment. Those black spots just pop right through. Beautiful girl there. After that, look at this guy. We have a beautiful orange lily white. This guy has great structure, beautiful orange color, beautiful cream back, that classic lily white tail, and those solid white walls from the lily white there. Just a gorgeous lily white boy. I really like this guy. I love colored lily whites. They're my favorites. Reds, yellows, oranges. They're easily my favorite lily white variant. This guy's a beautiful example of an orange lily white. After him, I got another female coming up. This girl, a little bit unique, hard to explain, so check her out. She's almost a pink base color, but not like a true pink, and you guys have heard me talk about it before. I never advertise pink geckos because I don't have a line that's like they're always pink and they breed pink babies and they don't fire up anything but pink. I've never seen that personally. I certainly don't have a line that produces that, but this girl does have that cool light pinkish base color. This is as fired up as I could get her for photos. I will not promise she doesn't fire up anymore. This is exactly what she's always gonna look like because that's just not how it works with geckos, but she's another one from my red base color drippy dorsal white spot project. Basically red geckos with those white drippy dorsals. You can see that coming down here. Really muted pattern, cool, unique, light reddish pink base color. Just a unique girl. Really neat looking all the way around. Got a couple more for you on this update. Next one is this guy. So this is what I try and hatch with the project that made that last girl. This is a red base white spot drippy dorsal boy. This is direct out of my descendants from Ghost, if any of you OGs remember him, and this guy is basically a Ghost clone. Beautiful animal, great structure, a dark red base color, tons of pattern coverage, white spots coming down off the dorsal, white spots on the laterals, white spots on the back legs. I just love these geckos. They're not as popular as they used to be once upon a time. This was a $1,500, $2,000 animal when $2,000 geckos were unheard of in the gecko world. And that's what this used to be. They're not as popular as they used to be, but I love them right here in my heart. I love them. I think this is such a cool looking gecko. Absolutely love it. And I'm sure someone else out there will too. You'll be blown away when you see this guy in person. I promise. All right, guys, one more. Oh, you know what? I done messed up. I had my gecko screwed up. I got one more and then I'm gonna go back and make a revision on that first gecko we talked about in the video. Last gecko we're gonna go to right here. Check out this. Can you tell it's been a minute since I did one of these? Check out this super dal. Look at this guy. Big, humongous black spots, light tan, yellowish base color, just absolutely incredible. Super dals don't get much nicer than this. I rarely sell a male this nice. I should honestly probably be keeping this guy and upgrading one of my older males. I can think of 2 in my breeding group right now that are not as nice as this guy. Benzene is one. Banana, I just sold. I upgraded him and he was similar to this but with less spots. I'm trying to talk myself into keeping this gecko, but I'm already making the video, so I won't. This guy's going up for sale. Just amazing. Beautiful super duck. I always get so confused when I sell these geckos and I do these videos, and I'm like, I don't know. Now that the camera's rolling, I think I want to keep that one, but I can't do it. I can't keep them all. He's going to go up for sale. Just toppest of the end. Super Dalmatians there. All right, now let me go back because I normally put them last, which is why I was confused, but this time I forgot I was going to put him first. Now my computer won't go backwards. There we go. That first Extreme Harlequin, I'm putting him up on the screen right now. I looked at his pics, I described him to you, and then it clicked when I got to the end of the video because I normally put any Axanthic line stuff dead last. This boy is a het Axanthic as well. 100% het Axanthic male crowned great structure Extreme Harlequin. There it is. I'm gonna drop the mic right there and just leave it. Thank you guys for joining me. I do appreciate it. I will be back 1 week from today with another preview video for the next sale. Like I said, come see me in Vegas. It will be worth the trip, whether you buy something or not. Come see me in Africa. It will be worth the trip no matter what. And have a great day. AltitudeExotics.com. Follow me on social media. Brian. My name is Brian, AltitudeExotics.com/AE Geckos on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Be safe, be kind to each other. I love you guys, and I will see you soon.